Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, I am doing a reading on The Weeknd. A lot of you guys have been requesting this reading on him. I know he's about to drop an album called, I'm gonna post it here. He's gonna drop this album. And I don't really keep up with The Weeknd, but we're going to look up what's currently going on around him. And yeah, how he feels about Bella Hadid, how he feels about Selena Gomez, and yeah, I know y'all want to know that, so let's go ahead and jump right into the tea. But before I do, I want to go ahead and look up his birth chart. I know he has a Scorpio moon. If I'm not mistaken, he's an Aquarius, but I believe he has his moon in Scorpio. Okay guys, so I have looked up The Weeknd's birth chart. I will go ahead and post his chart up here on one of these sides here. So The Weeknd is an Aquarius sun with his moon in Scorpio, as I said. His Mercury is in Aquarius, his Venus is in Capricorn, his Mars is in Capricorn. Let me tell you guys, The Weeknd's chart, his energy is very fucking intense. It's intense, and he gets into these periods where he's super down on himself. He needs to channel his music. I mean, the way he feels, he channels it in his music. Everything that he goes through is in his music. It's in the way he sings. He sings from his heart. He sings from his dick. He sings from everything. Let me tell y'all. He's even though he has that Scorpio moon, he's very in tune with his emotions. He's very in tune with what he feels and how he feels, and he's a very stubborn type of person. When he feels something, he runs with it, and there's really nothing you can say to him that would make him think otherwise. Also, without even pulling on him yet, I am starting to pull on him, but I'm more so pulling on him, not the cards. He definitely loves to be in control of his relationships, of how he's seen, of his career. He has his hand in everything he does. He's very creative. He's very sexual. I picked that up from his, like I said, my cards are already picking up on his energy too. I feel like he just loves to blow through women. I feel like he doesn't really know how to respect women the way they should be respected. If he loves you, he will respect you in a sense, but it's something about him where he's never satisfied. Like, there's something about The Weeknd's energy where it's like he's never content with what he has. Like, he's always like looking around at other women, or he's always looking around at other people, or other friends even. Like, he likes to have a big entourage around him. He does have moments where he goes into his own solitude, his own privacy, but it's not very long. Like, he tries to drown himself a lot in his own he likes staying in his own demons. He likes staying in his own issues. He likes staying in his own darkness, because through his darkness, he finds solitude in his darkness, which, is so Scorpio, right? It's such a way of, he's a Scorpio moon. That's how they are. But he likes to write. He likes to get himself like really down. And he writes a lot when he's doing drugs, allegedly. He likes to when he comes down, he likes to write. I see him like, he's like so in his like, his emotions, and he's like writing, and he's coming down from the high of the drug, and he's just like writing, and he has this like journal or this notebook that he like scribbles in, and he's like so into it, and like, he likes to get the most dramatic. Like, when he gets so dramatic, that's when his best work comes out. He feels that's when he feels like he gets the best work that comes out. He's someone too that he doesn't like to admit that he likes to be in relationships, but he loves to be in relationships. He loves to be loved. He tries to play this like, oh, I'm hard, and fuck love, fuck women, but he loves to be in relationships. He's that type of energy once he meets someone that he really vibes with on an emotionally deep level, because he's someone that he needs emotional stimulation. He needs to feel wanted. He needs to feel like his thoughts are being listened to. He needs to feel like his emotions are being listened to. He needs to feel like that woman is his supporter. And, you know, Abel has so many, he's very high maintenance when it comes to being in a relationship. I actually feel like he's more emotional than a lot of the women he dates, which is crazy. I would have never thought that for him, but that's what I'm feeling for him, is that he's super emotional. He gets really emotional. He's very moody. His moods like will shift a lot. And he's very work driven. He's very work oriented. Um yeah, that's what I'm pulling. He's very money driven too. Very money driven. I also feel from him he's someone that needs to have emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. He requires a lot of emotional high maintenance, you know, but he doesn't like to admit this because it makes him look weak. But listen, Abel, I'm fucking exposing you. I'm fucking exposing you. But that's why he does a lot of he does a lot of drugs that allegedly, let me say. He does a lot of drugs allegedly where it makes him feel euphoric. You know, he likes that euphoric high and then he likes coming down from that euphoric high. I've never heard of this, but he doesn't enjoy the calm down, let me say that, but he enjoys the way the calm down makes him get super depressed. He like takes himself into these like really depressive, you know, manic episodes, and he just writes. And that's where a lot of his music comes from, is these emotional manic depressive moments, which is his Scorpio moon, which Abel, that is so unhealthy. That's so unhealthy that you like to take yourself to this very depressed state. Like, he loves, guys, I feel it from him. He loves living in that depressed state. Like, he loves it. You know, he doesn't enjoy the come down completely, but he enjoys the high that he gets from the come down, if that makes sense, because it makes him write better. He feels like he writes better. He feels like he writes from a more depressive, when he writes in a more depressive state, he feels like it's his best work. You know, he's crazy. So let me see how he feels about, yeah, the Three of Swords is already coming out for him. Wow. As I was thinking about Bella Hadid, I'm really curious about his relationship with her. Okay, so guys, I do see a possible makeup for them. I do see actually Bella Hadid and The Weeknd getting back together. I do see them getting back together. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be bold and say that. I see this happening within the next, I want to say 10 months, or within the next 7 to 10 months, I'm gonna say. So they could get back together around, I want to say, like, I keep hearing 10, so I'm gonna say October. Maybe, you know, yeah. I'm hearing a big 10. So I'm going to say that they're going to get together. We're going to think that they're done, but they're actually going to be seeing each other on the down low. I'm seeing it start off as something that they're just having fun again, and it's something that, you know, he gets back together with her. I feel like Bella worries about him. She really worries about his manic depression. She worries about the way he like does drugs, and then, you know, he doesn't do drugs, let me say this, he goes cold turkey when he's with her. He does not do, I'm not seeing him participate in like toxic behavior. She actually brings out the best in him. Bella can be unstable, she can be a little crazy, but it's because she's possessive. It's more so, I love you, I just want you to be better, I just want to love you. Like, that's how Bella feels about him. Like, there's a big, like, I feel like they're soulmates. I feel like Bella really does care about him. I feel like Bella really does love him. And it feels like it's more so like she really works on like nurturing him. And when she's not around him, he feels like this way about her too. Like, when he's not around her, he starts to fall. That's why we're starting to hear in his music, he's going to be talking about how he doesn't give a fuck anymore, and he's going to be like this reckless person, and he's going to fuck all these women, and he's not going to give a fuck, you know. He's only being a Scorpio moon and being like, oh, I know Bella's going to listen to this song, so I want her to know that I can get other people. I want her to know that she ain't shit. Like, I can literally get whoever I want. But Abel, let me tell you something. My cards are saying that you are hurting over her, that you are in love with her, that you care about her so fucking much, and if she was with another person, you would lose your fucking shit. You would lose your fucking shit. So don't give me that bullshit. Because he gets on this mode, guys. He gets in this mode where he's like, fuck women, fuck women. It's like, he likes to play the victim card a lot when it comes to women. And I don't fall for his shit. Like, I don't fall for this, it's me and, oh, whoa, it's me and, oh, women just hurt me. It's like, no, you were unfaithful. I am seeing he snuck around on Bella a lot. I'm seeing there was a lot of cheating. You snuck around on her a lot, dude. So don't give me that fucking bullshit. Your new song, whatever it's called, I listened to it, guys. I couldn't even finish listening to the bullshit because I was just like, he's like, fuck women and this and that. You stop whining, you little bitch. Like, you cheated on her, and that's coming out in my cards. So if you want to make people believe that Bella is the villain, which Scorpio moons, when they're operating from their lower energy, they do that. And he has that Capricorn. Oh, please, fucker. No, you're speaking ill on her name. And you do not feel that way about her. You do not feel that way about her. My cards are showing that, dude, you love her. You love her a lot, and you see a future with her. You see her being your wife. So don't give me that bullshit just because you're scorned. Because she gave a lot, guys, to that relationship. Bella gave a lot to him. She gave a lot to him, and actually she was very sad, very depressed. They're both hurting, okay? Like, they're both hurting, but Bella's not saying shit about it. She's not speaking out. He is. And, he wants people to believe that Bella is the villain, and she's not. Maybe Selena, we'll get to that. But you are acting like a little, like, her little Scorpio moon over her. Okay? You don't feel that way. Why don't you try speaking good on her name instead of going behind her back and trash talking her in your music and saying, oh, I'm gonna fuck all these women now. I'm gonna do all my drugs because I'm gonna be a savage because you feel like it's gonna hurt her. And it's his little manipulative way. It's his little manipulative way to make her come back. Because what happens is, guys, is that Bella she puts a lot into that relationship with him. She does have a tendency to act crazy, but that's because he sneaks around on her. And he loves her, but he don't know how to be faithful to her. That's the problem. The Seven of Swords is coming out saying there was cheating. Okay, people ask me about, oh, was this person cheating? No, okay, listen, if someone's cheating, it's gonna come out in my cards, okay? So when people come up in my comments and they're like, no, that person's cheating, if it doesn't come up in my cards, I don't feel it. So, and if I don't feel it, it doesn't come up in my cards. So let that shit sink in, okay? He was cheating on her, and he knows he was sneaking around on her. It's coming out in his cards. Okay? So, Abel, don't give me that fucking bullshit, okay? You can be a savage all you want, but this is how you manipulate Bella into coming back with you, to getting back with you. Because, guys, what I'm feeling is she starts to get healthy. She starts to, really take care of herself when she's not involved with him. Because let's be real, when you're involved with Scorpios, whatever placement of that Scorpio placement that you deal with, they become your worlds. They become everything for you. And this is what happens with Bella. Bella is a Libra. Bella will completely lose herself in her relationships, and she loses herself to be with him. She loses herself. She gives up a lot of herself to be with him, and that's what I'm feeling from Bella's energy, and his energy on how he feels about her. And this is coming out a lot in his energy, that Bella is telling me this. You know what I mean? Like, I gave up a lot for him. I gave up a lot to be with him. I love him, but he ain't faithful. So, so guys, we're gonna see how Bella feels about the Weeknd. So guys, I have pulled on how does Bella feel about the Weeknd, how does she feel about Abel, and she's very disappointed, guys. She's very sad that he that they broke up. She still has love for him. I'm seeing that they'll occasionally still exchange words. I'm seeing that they will work things out in the future and they will get back together. I am feeling that for them. But it's this constant like toxic back and forth that she feels with him, excuse me, I'm feeling with them, but she's feeling with him. And it's a lot of resentment and disappointment. Like, he does things that kind of make her feel guilty. Like, she shouldn't give up on him, or she shouldn't leave him. I do pick up on a lot of things said out of anger towards each other. I feel like they'll have very explosive arguments. And where Bella is just like, I can't do this anymore, and that's why he's trying to play like the victim, you know what I mean? Because Bella will put her foot down and she will be like, enough, like, I'm tired of this, da da da. Like, I'm seeing that the sex between them is fire though. They have good sex. I am feeling that. They have bomb ass sex. But I'm seeing that it's a lot of like, back and forth, unhealthy drama in the relationship that Bella just really doesn't need. But she does love him. She does care about him. But it's like about knowing her worth, knowing her value. She puts a lot of value, a lot of worth into him, a lot of work into him, to the point, guys, where she loses herself because he does get controlling. He does want it his way. He has that Scorpio and that Aquarius and a lot of set energy, that Capricorn, so he gets very much in his very much controls the relationship, gets very controlling. He tells her what she can and cannot do, and she just doesn't like it. Like, she is used to it though. She's used to him controlling every aspect of the relationship. She's used to it. And I'm not trying to make him the villain all the way, but I do feel like his energy is not good when he dates women. He's very controlling. It's his way. He's very stubborn. He's very manipulative, and he will do whatever he wants, and then he'll blame them. Like, he'll blame the woman. Like, oh, well, you're the reason I did this. You're the reason I relapsed. You're the reason I, acted out on doing drugs or doing stuff. And he's actually, guys, I'm feeling like he doesn't want to get clean. I'm feeling like Bella has begged him to get clean, and to like make things work with her if he wants to be with her. And I feel like that's a big conversation that they have. And he's just unwilling to change. He's unwilling to open the thought to changing. So which leads me to my question, will The Weeknd overdose? Will he overdose? And then I'll talk about him and Selena. So guys, I asked, will there be a possible overdose for The Weeknd? I'm seeing not as of now, but there have been close calls where he's very, actually, believe it or not, he's very smart with how he intakes his drugs. He knows like the proper way to take his drugs, but I am seeing that he's gotten a lot smarter with how much he takes. So I'm not seeing that there will be an overdose for him, not seeing that. Yeah, but there will be. He will drown himself. It's more so he drowns himself in alcohol too. Yeah. I'm not saying he'll overdose or that there will be like a death or anything like that. I am getting the death card in the reverse. So that's a big no. So yeah, but he needs to work on his emotional fulfillment. He needs to work on his emotional balance, his spiritual balance. He needs to get right with himself. Like, I'm seeing that he just goes to this very dark place. But his music is his therapy, so that has saved him a lot of times. Yeah. I'm seeing some possible fight with his label. Something about him having, like, they owe him money, or he owes money to someone, or maybe this is drug dealer, I don't know. He owes money. He owes money. So to someone. So it doesn't have to be his record label. I'm saying he owes money. Or else they're not going to let him do more stuff. They're not going to let him branch out more. They're letting him release this album, but there's going to be some problems if he doesn't get his shit together. They're not going to let him take certain deals. He's trapped in a contract. So, yeah. I'm seeing he's going to need to start over soon. There's going to be a rebirth for him. And maybe it's going to be with this album, but I'm seeing there's going to be some big rebirth for him that he's going to need to... something with his label. He's not listening to a woman figure who's worried about him. This could be his mother. Or his aunt or grandma or something. Someone, yeah. A heavy woman energy is coming in that is trying to make sure he's okay. Because he's just, yeah. He's not, I don't care what he shows y'all. He's not healing properly. He needs to heal better. He's not healing properly. He's trying to make things look like it's okay, and he does have that Capricorn energy where he tries to make things look like he's okay, but he's not. So, yeah, let's see how he feels about Selena Gomez. Well, guys, so I'm pulling how does the Weeknd feel about Selena Gomez? He literally sees her as manipulative, a manipulative little bitch. Like, that's what I heard. Like, he does not respect her. Like, she actually tried to break up their relation. She tried to break up the relationship he had with Bella. She tried to get in the middle or do something to get in Bella's ear. I know there was something she posted on Bella's Instagram or something like that, but he was not okay with that. He was like, don't talk to her. Like, no, don't you dare. I'm seeing some type of interference from Selena. She was, yeah. He stopped that right away. I think this was when they were still together, or they were trying to work through their issues. Selena was interfering. I'm seeing a lot of interference from her when they were still together and when they were about to end. That was partly why they ended, actually. I'm seeing. Because she kept interfering and playing, the victim and shit. But she literally tried to step to Bella. And he does not, I'm seeing he's lost all respect for her. There is no good energy between them. Wow, that was quick. Wow. So guys, I feel like, tell me what you guys think about this reading. His energy was very draining, so I'm gonna cut it here, but I do see his album doing really well. I feel like he's gonna struggle going on tour though. I'm telling you something about his energy. He's dealing with his addiction still. He has heavy addictions. He has very heavy addictions, and I hope he gets that under wraps, because it's gonna suck if something happens. I don't want the man to die or anything like that. I'm not seeing that, but he needs to get his addictions under control, and not just because of Bella. Okay, so guys, let me know what you think. What did you think of this reading? If you're the Weeknd fan, I apologize that this reading was super negative. But yeah, that's what I pulled for him. Not so much, not pretty energy. Not pretty energy. And I'm getting out of his energy because I don't like it. So it feels gross. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys like this reading. If not, totally understand. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day or night, wherever you are. Love and light. Bye.